Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear student. This is my third lecture of nucleotide metabolism in de novo purine synthesis. In the previous lecture, we have learned about that how ribose 5-phosphate formed in the HMP pathway in carbohydrate metabolism enter in purine synthesis. It is found in HMP pathway and the synthesis of purine bases occur on the ribose 5-phosphate. The first reaction is PRPP synthetase, which require ATP, and 2 ATP or 2 high energy phosphate are transferred to convert it into phosphoribosyl pyrophosphate. And the next reaction is PRPP glutamyl amidotransferase, which convert amino group of the glutamine, amide nitrogen of the glutamine to the ribose pyrophosphate and convert it 5-phospho-beta D ribosyl amine, and then glycine contribute its whole molecule in the amide nitrogen of the glutamine to convert it 5-phosphoglycinamide ribosyl 5-phosphate, and then methylene tetrahydrofolate transfer its 1 carbon unit to convert it into formylglycinamide ribosyl 5-phosphate, and then 6 synthetase amide nitrogen of glutamine also occur in the presence of ATP and magnesium and convert it into formylglycinamidine ribosyl 5-phosphate, and then ring is closed, ATP and magnesium is required, and the formation of aminoamidazole ribosyl 5-phosphate. With the exception of parasitic protozoa, all forms of life synthesize purine and pyrimidine nucleotides. In prokaryotes, each reaction is catalyzed by different polypeptide. By contrast, the enzymes of eukaryotes are polypeptides that possesses multiple catalytic activities whose adjacent catalytic site facilitate channeling of intermediate between sites. There are single protein having different domain, and the different domain act as different enzyme. 3 distinct multifunctional enzyme catalyze reaction. 3, 4, and 7 3, 4 and 7, and other is 6, and another protein 7 and 8, 7 and this one is 8, is catalyzed by another protein, and there is another protein which have 2 domain, one is 10 and other is 11. So there are 3 different protein in which one protein has 3 domain having catalytic enzyme 3, 4 and 6, another protein which have 2 catalytic site, 2 domains having 2 catalytic site 7 and 8, and third one is having 2 catalytic site 10 and 11. Now in the previous lecture that we have found that formylglycinamidine ribosyl 5-phosphate, ATP and magnesium synthetase release water and convert it into aminoamidazole phosphate. Incorporation of the carboxylation occur to yield aminoamidazole carboxylate ribosyl 5-phosphate. The reaction does not require the vitamin B12 and or ATP, which is the case with most of the carboxylation reaction, and carbon dioxide by carboxylase is enter and it convert it into aminoimidazole carboxylate ribosyl 5-phosphate. Carbon dioxide is enter here. And then aspartate donates its amino group. Aspartate condenses with aminoimidazole carboxylate ribosyl 5-phosphate to aminoimidazole 4-succinyl carboxamide ribosyl 5-phosphate. This is the structure of aspartate, and it joined by its NH group, and the rest of the structure of the is called succinate. Then that is why it is called aminoimidazole carboxamide ribosyl 5-succinyl carboxamide ribosyl 5-phosphate. Now the NH group of the aspartate is donated and the rest of the compound is released as the fumarate. Students, this aspartate has this one structure COO, CH, NH2, CH2 and COO. It combines with the carboxyl of the amide nitrogen, water is released, there is oxygen here which combine with the NH2 hydrogen and water is released, and then it combines with its amide linkage, NH linkage to the carboxamide, and the rest of the compound is succinate. When it is released, it donates its hydrogen and double bond will form here and it released as a fumarate. Now aminoimidazole succinyl carboxamide ribosyl phosphate by arginosuccinase enzyme fumarase is released. How fumarase is released? Then when it is released from here, then it donates its hydrogen to here and convert it into NH2 and and the double bond will form here. Double bond will be formed here and it is released as fumarate, and the resultant compound is aminoimidazole carboxamide ribosyl 5-phosphate. Now the function of the aspartate is only that it donates its amino group. Now the reaction number 10, N10-formyl tetrahydrofolate donates 1 carbon moiety to produce amidoimidazole 4-carboxamide ribosyl 5-phosphate. With this reaction, all the carbon and nitrogen atom of purine ring are contributed by the respective sources. Now aminoimidazole carboxamide ribosyl 5-phosphate by formyl transferase, which contribute its C double bond OH group. This is the formyl group, student, and this group is transferred by this formyl tetrahydrofolate. And now form amidoimidazole carboxamide ribosyl 5-phosphate is formed. First we have aminoimidazole carboxamide ribosyl 5-phosphate and N10-formyl tetrahydrofolate, convert it into tetrahydrofolate and donate is C double bond OH group, and it is contributed here. And now all the reaction of all the nitrogen contributed by the glutamine, aspartate, formyl and methynyl tetrahydrofolate has been done, and now there is the ring closure. The 11 reaction is the ring closure and to form IMP. Now here the ring is closed and water is released from this one, and the resultant compound is NHCH and inosine monophosphate. The final reaction, catalyzed by cyclohydrolase, leads to ring closure with an elimination of water molecule, form amido-amidazole ribosyl 5-phosphate by inosine monophosphate cyclohydrolase, form inosine monophosphate. This reaction is the linear reaction from ribose to IMP, but now the reaction will be bifurcated and further reaction will form IMP, AMP and GMP. Now inosine consists of hypoxanthine, ribose and phosphate, IMP monophosphate. In this one reaction, catalyzed by adenosyl succinate synthetase, and GTP and magnesium act as its activator, and aspartate donate its amino group again to the IMP and convert it into adenosyl succinate. Here again the same reaction, aspartate donate its amino group and the resultant compound is called succinate. The resultant compound is called succinate, and water is by this NH2 and oxygen of this one, oxygen of this one and H2, remove water and aspartate combine to form adenosyl succinate. This one is the succinate and this is the aspartate NH. By the removal of water, it formed with the inosine monophosphate to form adenosyl succinate, is also called AMPS. Another enzyme, adenosyl succinase. Enzyme is adenosyl succinase, which remove fumarate, as when it releases, it donates its hydrogen atom to this one, and it is as NH2, and it is an NH2, and here double bond is formed. Here double bond is formed and it is released as fumarate, and the resultant compound is called adenosine monophosphate AMP. Its synthesis activated by GTP and magnesium. The synthesis of AMP activated by GTP and magnesium. Another reaction in which inosine monophosphate combine with water and NAD to convert it into NADH by an enzyme IMP dehydrogenase. IMP dehydrogenase convert it into and contribute its this two hydrogen atom of the water are converted to NAD to NADH2, and oxygen of this is added up here. Oxygen of water molecule is here and hydrogen to here to convert NAD to NADH, and then it is converting into an oxo ring and is converting into xanthosine monophosphate, or it is also called XMP. Then the glutamine contribute its amido group and by transamidinase, by an enzyme transamidinase, which require ATP and convert it and produce to the oxo and amino group, because transamidinase convert the keto group into the amido group and then it form the same function, and glutamine is the amino acid and this is the keto, and this one is converting into the amido group and convert it into the guanosine monophosphate. The synthesis of GMP is activated by ATP. The synthesis of GMP is activated by ATP and synthesis of AMP is activated by GTP. Thank you very much. ये 16 मिनट दी हो गई है।